Hi kids, my name is Tia Hutt. I'm a mortgage banker with Dakota Bank in Watertown, South Dakota. Today, I will be sharing a little bit about my education, my career path, and my current job as a mortgage banker. So let's get started. How did I get started in banking? Well, I attended high school, I graduated, and after graduation, I went off to college where I attained my Bachelor's of Science degree in finance. Now, you may wonder, well, what does finance mean? To me, I think of money. And there's various jobs one can hold within the finance industry. For me, I chose the banking industry. One being the community I was moving to out of college. Banking was the best industry to put my college degree to use. Two, I love working with numbers, talking with people, and helping people. Three, I decided that I needed to gain experience, so I was able to get a job as a teller where I worked for about 2 years. And a teller is someone who, say for example, you get birthday money and you want to deposit it into your savings account. You would come to the bank and deposit it in your savings account. The individual you would work with at the bank is the teller. From there, I transitioned to the loan department where I was a commercial loan assistant for a couple years. From there, I transitioned to the mortgage department. In the mortgage department, I was a regional mortgage specialist. Essentially, that's a loan processor where I would take the application once the mortgage banker was done, and I would prepare the loan from that point all the way to closing. We have verifications we have to order, we have appraisals, title work, surveys that all have to be done. So that was my job, and I did that for 4.5 years. Most recently, I transitioned to the mortgage banking position. And I have to say that my 4.5 years as a regional mortgage specialist has helped with a smooth transition into my current role as a mortgage banker. And as you can see, the positions I've held in over my past 10 years in banking have all been in my field of study of finance. So for me, I had a direct path. After graduating college, I knew that I wanted to be a lender. I just needed to start somewhere to gain experience and to get me to where I am today as a mortgage banker. Now, I'm going to share an interesting fact with you. Did you know that purchasing a home is often the most expensive purchase that adults make in their life? And most adults don't have that amount of cash on hand to make a purchase. So therefore, they will work with a local banker to obtain a loan for that home purchase. And when people borrow money to purchase a home, it is called a mortgage loan. So now you may wonder, what does my typical workday look like as a mortgage banker? Well, most days you're gonna find me behind my desk here at Dakota Bank. I'll be working at my computer most of the day. I also will be visiting with customers. And that could be in person in my office. It could be via telephone. It could be sending emails back and forth. I also do a great deal of communicating. It could be with real estate agents. It also could be with our vendors, our title companies, surveyors, or just internal, our mortgage department who helps process these mortgage loans. Also, what I do within my job is I'm helping people purchase homes. We also help individuals refinance existing mortgage loans that they have. In 2020, we saw a large increase in refinance volume due to the historic low interest rates that we saw. And we are still seeing historic low rates in 2021. People are still taking advantage of this, and there's multiple reasons that people may want to refinance their existing mortgage. Most people are looking for a lower interest rate. By having a lower interest rate, that may free up money to use elsewhere. Also, people are looking at shortening their term. And by term, I mean the amount of time that people repay their loan. So you could hear people say a 10-year, 15, a 20-year, or a 30-year mortgage. So that's the amount of time that they're repaying the loan back to the bank. Now, let's look at things that I may look at when approving a borrower. So let's use your parents for example. Let's say they're coming to the bank and they want to purchase a new home for your growing family. It's my job as a mortgage banker to review your parents' work history, their monthly income that they earned from working their job. I look at existing loans and their repayment history. Did they make their payments on time? Did they have any late payments? And I also look at their credit scores. And these are just some of the factors that a banker reviews to determine the ability for borrowers to repay the loan. Overall, I say I love my job. This job is busy. It can be stressful at times, but knowing that I'm helping others achieve their financial dream is rewarding. Today, I provided you a brief summary of my job as a mortgage banker, and I want you to start dreaming, because in 10 to 20 years, it could be you working with your local mortgage banker to purchase your first home.